today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to play the piano accompaniment for All By Myself by Celine Dion. Here's middle C for reference, and we'll be learning the song in Celine Dion's original key of A major. Our first chord is A major, with A on the left, and A, C sharp, and E played together on the right. We'll play this 4 times like so for our intro. Here's the preview of the verse section. We'll start with the left hand, with A for A major. Then we have A for D minor over A, then back to A, E for E minor 7, F sharp for F sharp sus4, and F sharp for F sharp major. Now on the right hand, for A major, we already know the chords. For D minor over A, we'll keep our bottom note A and play D and F on the right. Then back to A major. So with hands together, we have A major, D minor over A, and A major. For E minor 7, we have G, B, and D together on the right. For F sharp sus4, we have F sharp, B, and C sharp together. For F sharp major, we'll move our B to A sharp while keeping the other notes. So that's A major, D minor over A major, E minor 7, F sharp sus4, and F major. For B minor 7, we have F sharp, A, and D together on the right. For D minor, we'll move our F sharp down to F while keeping the other notes. So we have B minor 7 and D minor. Let's review what we have. Now, when moving from B minor 7 to D minor, we have the following passing notes, B and F sharp. Let's add that to the verse. B minor 7 are passing notes and D minor. And we return to A major. After that, we have these 2 chords, D minor, which we know, and E major, with E on the left, and G sharp, B, and E played together on the right. Let's try that again. A major, D minor, and E major. Notice how D minor and E major chords are played a bit delayed for emotional effect. Let's review our verse section from the beginning to the end, including the last 2 chords. Then we have verse 2, which is the same chord progression, minus the 2 last chords. Since this is a second verse, you can play the accompaniment a bit louder. Then we have our turnaround section, which transitions us from the verse to the chorus. The turnaround section is a little complicated, so I'll go over it step by step. If you want, you can skip ahead where I'll teach you the easy version of the turnaround. So starting from our left hand, our chords are A, F sharp, B, F, and E. Now we'll go over the right hand. While playing A on our left, we'll play the root of A major with our right hand. Next is A7 with A, C sharp, E, and G on the right. Then we have F sharp sus4 with B, C sharp, and F sharp. Then we have F sharp 7 with A sharp, C sharp, and E. So that's A major, A7, F sharp sus4, and F sharp 7. We'll repeat that again. Next is B7 with A, B, and D sharp on the right. D minor 6 over F with F, A, B, and D on the right. For E sus4, we have E, A, B, and D. And for C sharp minor over E, we have E, G sharp, and C sharp. So that's B7, D minor 6 over F, E sus4, and C sharp minor over E. Repeating the whole turnaround on the right hand, we have this. With hands together slowly, our turnaround sounds like this. And a little faster. Now if that's a bit complicated, don't worry, here's the easy version for our turnaround. Instead of playing a series of complicated chords, we'll just play the top notes on our right hand, which still sounds close to the recording. So on our right hand, after playing A major, we'll play G, F sharp, E, D sharp, D, D, and C sharp. Putting hands together, we have this. And now a little faster. This brings us to the chorus. Our first chord is A major, which we already know. Next is C sharp minor 7, with C sharp on the left, and E, G sharp, B, and E played together on the right. What comes next is the easy part because we already know the chord progression. You'll recognize the chord progression is the same as the second half of the first section. Only difference is that we don't play the passing notes near the end. However, you can choose to play it if you like, as it still works. Then we return to A major. For the next verse and later choruses, instead of playing solid chords on the right, I recommend breaking the chords apart by playing the top two notes followed by the bottom note for each chord on your right hand. After the third verse, we have our turnaround. For the chorus section, you can add passing notes when transitioning between A major to C sharp minor 7. This is what it sounds like. Our passing notes are B and C, so the chorus sounds like this. Then we arrive at the instrumental section, which I won't be teaching here. However, if you want a breakdown of it, do comment below and I'll consider based on demand. To help the song grow and feel more emotional, try playing the chords one octave higher on your right hand. At the end, when Celine hits the high note, this is where we play D minor. Here we can play the D minor chord like so. Here on our left and right, we can play what is basically the D minor chord in an arpeggiated fashion. After the song's climax, we change keys to D flat major with 5 flats, but don't worry, it's not too bad. We'll go over it step by step. Starting with our left hand, we have D flat for D flat major, F for F minor 7, A flat for A flat minor 7, B flat for B flat sus 4, and B flat for B flat major. For D flat major, we have D flat, F, and A flat on the right. For F minor 7, we have A flat, C, E flat, and A flat on the right. For A flat minor 7, we have A flat, B, E flat, G flat on the right. For B flat sus 4, we have B flat, E flat, and F on the right. And for B flat major, we'll move our E flat to D while keeping the other notes. So that's D flat major, F minor 7, A flat minor 7, B flat sus 4, and B flat major. Next is E flat minor 7 with E flat on the left, and B flat, D flat, and G flat on the right. Then we have G flat minor with G flat on the left, and A, D flat, and G flat on the right. Let's review that. D flat major, F minor 7, A flat minor 7, B flat sus 4, E flat, E flat minor 7, and G flat minor. Just like the chorus in A major, we can add our passing notes here when transitioning between D flat major to F minor 7. Our passing notes are E flat and E. Let's play the entire chorus. This chorus is repeated 5 times near the end. You can end the song with a simple D major chord like so. Try rolling your fingers. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be learning the piano accompaniment of Easy by the Commodores in the original key. Feel free to use the chapters to skip 2 sections in the video.